Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna's paternity exposed, a game changer for Jack? The Bold and the Beautiful and updates confirm that fans continue to have an intriguing inquiry about Luna Nozawa. The story left us with no conclusive answer concerning Luna's father, prompting us to wonder who her biological father might be. The Bold and the Beautiful, was Tom Starr really Luna Nozawa's birth father? Tom Starr was convinced he was Luna's real father, although there was no DNA test to back up this claim. The only individual B&B removed from the paternity equation was Bill Spencer, leaving the door open for further developments in this enigma. Following Luna's debut, many fans theorized that she was the outcome of a hidden romance between Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, and Jack Finnegan. The program fueled these hypotheses by providing a history in which Poppy lived with Jack, Lee Finnegan, and John Finn Finnegan around the time Luna was most likely born. There were even allegations that Finn fathered Luna, but that was never investigated. B&B Jack Finnegan and Poppy Nozawa could have hooked up. Given Jack and Poppy's history of having affairs, it's possible that they had one with each other. This idea gains support, especially given Jack's obvious feelings for Poppy, despite Lee's ongoing conflicts with her over the years. On that point, Romy Park recently stated on Bold Live that viewers would soon learn more about Lee's previous confrontations with Poppy. There's a stunning secret that may catch Poppy off guard. What if Lee admits that she has always suspected Jack of cheating on her sister? Lee was truly surprised when the initial DNA test revealed that Bill was Luna's real father. B&B Lee Finnegan seemed relieved that the test did not reveal Jack as Luna's father. Lee appeared to breathe a sigh of relief when he discovered that Jack was not Luna's father after all. Nevertheless, the truth finally emerged: Luna had tampered with the paternity tests. This revelation may spark Lee's suspicions that Jack is Luna's father. Might it drive another DNA test, this time confirming Luna as Jack's biological daughter? If it were the truth, it could totally change Luna's predicament and provide her a new strategy. There's even a chance Luna could use Jack's emotions to persuade him to help her avoid penalties. Jack is an excellent contender for this duty, especially since Sheila Sharp, Kimberlin Brown, has recommended to him as one of the top criminal defense lawyers in LA. Luna's paternity exposed, a game changer for Jack? The intricate web of secrets and deceit within the Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, is ready to unravel once more with the enticing mystery of Luna Nozawa's parentage. Fans have been buzzing with curiosity, excitedly piecing together evidence to find out the truth about Luna's biological father. While the program has cleverly avoided providing conclusive answers, the spotlight is gradually shining on Jack Finnegan, whose murky past and romantic entanglements may hold the key to this looming revelation. Tom Starr, the red herring? Tom Starr had been made to believe he was Luna's father, but no convincing DNA tests supported his claim. His conviction provided an easy explanation for Luna's existence, but the lack of evidence raised doubts. The narrative twist that excluded Bill Spencer as a prospective father heightened the suspense. With Tom Starr looking to be more of a placeholder than a genuine link, the question remains: who is Luna's biological father? The Poppy Nozawa-Jack Finnegan connection. Enter a popular notion among fans: Luna could be the result of an illicit relationship between Poppy Nozawa and Jack Finnegan. This notion is not unfounded. It is based on the show's extensive narrative of Poppy's time living with Jack, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and John Finn Finnegan. The circumstances surrounding Luna's conception seem to point to a covert affair between Poppy and Jack. Jack's history of adultery, along with Poppy's presence in the Finnegan household, has created a scenario fraught with temptation and opportunity. Finn was also suggested as a potential father, which adds another layer of intricacy, but that trail fell cold, leaving Jack as the most appealing candidate. If the suspicions about Jack and Poppy are correct, Luna's presence would represent yet another rift in Jack's already tenuous relationship with Lee. Lee's suspicions and Jack's complex history. Jack and Lee's marriage has been strained for years, with Jack's prior affair, which resulted in Finn's conception, serving as a stinging reminder of his betrayal. Lee's obvious relief when the paternity test revealed that Jack is not Luna's father shows that her doubts regarding Jack and Poppy have not been resolved. However, the shocking revelation that Luna interfered with the first DNA test has sparked speculation that Jack could be her biological father. Lee's reaction to the revelation says volumes. As someone who has previously experienced Jack's dishonesty, she is understandably afraid of rehashing old wounds. However, the uncovering of this new layer of deception may force her to face a truth she has long suspected but never fully proven. Lee's prospective confrontation with Jack regarding Luna's paternity might be a watershed moment not only in their marriage, but also in the Finnegan family dynamic. What does this mean for Luna? For Luna, learning the truth about her biological father would be a game-changer. She has previously shown a proclivity for putting matters into her own hands, as indicated by her choice to meddle with the initial paternity test. This desperate deed demonstrates her willingness to traverse the difficulties of her identity on her own terms. If a second, untampered DNA test confirmed Jack as her father, Luna's life would change significantly. Such a revelation might give Luna additional power, shifting her position inside the Forrester and Finnegan orbits. Being Jack's daughter would put her in the midst of a family riddled with tension, secrets, and power conflicts. Luna may use this link to her advantage, whether to mend fences, pursue personal goals, or question the current quo. A potential fallout for Jack and Lee. If Jack is discovered as Luna's father, the consequences for his marriage to Lee will be catastrophic. Lee has already been through one scandal involving Jack's infidelity, and the discovery of another betrayal, this time involving her sister, may be too much to take. Lee's long-standing rivalry with Poppy would add another element of drama as their old feuds resurfaced in the aftermath of this unexpected news. Jack, on the other hand, faced the difficult challenge of reconciling with both Lee and Luna. His track record of poor decisions and hidden realities has already damaged his relationships, and another controversy might permanently undermine his credibility. Whether Jack accepts his obligations or succumbs to the weight of his mistakes will define his character's future path. Implications for Forrester universe. The revelation of Luna's paternity would have far-reaching consequences for the Bold and the Beautiful universe, affecting critical relationships and alliances. If Luna is Jack's daughter, it will bring her closer to Finn, resulting in a complicated sibling dynamic that could either enhance or weaken their relationship. Furthermore, Luna's position in the Forrester orbit could be strengthened, especially if she uses her newfound identity to carve out a niche for herself within the company or the family's inner circle. A game changer for Jack? Finally, the issue of Luna's paternity is as much about Jack's personality as it is about Luna's identity. If Jack is revealed to be Luna's father, he will be forced to face the implications of his previous actions, as well as the long-term effects of his decisions on people around him. The revelation might either spark redemption or solidify Jack's reputation as a guy incapable of breaking free from his cycles of deception and betrayal. For fans of the Bold and the Beautiful, the reveal of Luna's paternity promises to be a dramatic and emotional experience. With each twist and turn, the tale captivates the audience, leaving them hungry to discover how this sophisticated puzzle will eventually be solved. As the tension builds and the stakes rise, one thing is certain: the truth about Luna's father will alter everything. Secrets were as common in Willow Cove as the salty sea air and the cadence of the waves breaking against the shore. But no mystery had ever shocked the village as much as the recent revelation of Luna's paternity. For years, rumors of family intrigue had swirled about Luna Gray, a fiercely independent young woman with piercing blue eyes and a stubbornness that belied her humble beginnings. However, when the truth was revealed, it threatened to upend not just her life, but also that of Jack Reynolds, the guy who had unintentionally played an important role in her story. Luna had grown up believing she was the daughter of Ethan and Clara Gray, a diligent couple who owned the town's popular bakery. They were noted for their compassion, frequently distributing loaves of bread to impoverished households during harsh winters. But underlying the coziness of their household was an unsaid tension that Luna had never really comprehended. It wasn't until her mother's death that she discovered a collection of letters stashed in a worn jewelry box. These letters revealed a startling fact: Ethan Gray was not her biological father. The letters described Clara's brief, passionate affair with Jack Reynolds, a charismatic artist who had moved into Willow Cove decades before. Jack, known for his larger-than-life personality and artistic flair that had captivated the small town, had vanished as quickly as he had appeared. He had no idea about Luna, and Clara had chosen to conceal the facts in order to protect her marriage and family stability. For Luna, the revelation seemed like a tidal wave crashing over her carefully crafted universe. It answered questions she had no idea she had, but left her with fresh uncertainties. For Jack Reynolds, the information was as shocking. He had returned to Willow Cove only a few months before, seeking tranquility and inspiration after years of roaming the world. He had become something of a local enigma, with his work displayed in galleries far beyond the town's bounds. But the discovery that he had a daughter, now an adult woman, threw his meticulously managed life into disarray. Jack was forced to confront the implications of a long-forgotten history that had suddenly resurfaced. The discovery set off a chain of events that echoed across the close-knit community. Luna had a voyage of self-discovery. The discovery of her true paternity forced her to reconsider her identity and place in the world. She was raised by Ethan Gray, a man of quiet strength and unfailing affection, and she was always proud to be a Gray. However, learning that Jack Reynolds was her biological father added complexity to her sense of self, which she battled to accept. She found herself pulled to Jack's world of invention and passion, which felt both exotic and familiar. For Jack, discovering Luna was both a joy and a challenge. He noticed in her a resemblance to his younger self, determined, stubborn, and deeply curious. But developing a friendship with Luna was not an easy feat. Years of absence and the shroud of concealment put long shadows on their growing relationship. Jack's attempts to bridge the gap were frequently greeted with opposition, as Luna struggled between feelings of betrayal and loyalty to the man who had reared her. Ethan Gray, too, found himself at a crossroads. The man who had always been Luna's father in every meaningful manner now faced the potential of sharing that role with someone else. It was a difficult pill to swallow, but Ethan's feelings for Luna were unwavering. He chose to help her traverse the intricacies of her new reality, even though it rekindled old scars and caused him to confront his own fears. The discovery also served as a lightning rod for the residents of Willow Cove. In a neighborhood where everyone knew one another's business, word of Luna's fatherhood traveled quickly. Some saw it as a scandal, while others saw it as evidence of life's unpredictable nature. For better or worse, it brought people together through passionate debates, whispered talks, and random acts of kindness. The bakery, long a refuge of comfort and routine, has become a meeting spot for folks eager to discuss the growing drama. Luna gradually found her footing over the course of several months. She acquired a liking for painting, which she appeared to have inherited from Jack. She used art to express her emotions and communicate her tale. Her relationship with Jack progressed from tentative inquiry to genuine connection, albeit not without hurdles. There were disagreements and misunderstandings, and times when the weight of their shared history felt too much to carry. But there were also moments of profound understanding and joy, as father and daughter found common ground and a shared passion of creation. Ethan, too, has found his place in the new chapter. He became a source of knowledge and stability for both Luna and Jack, demonstrating that sharing love does not lessen its value. His gentle acceptance and continuous support served as a beacon of hope during a period of turbulence. Throughout it all, Ethan and Luna's bond remained unshakable, demonstrating the eternal power of love that defies biology. Finally, the discovery of Luna's paternity changed everything for Jack, but it was so much more. It served as a catalyst for growth, healing, and transformation. It compelled everyone concerned to face hard facts and accept the nuances of their common humanity. For Luna, it was the start of a journey to discover herself and her position in the world. For Jack, it was an opportunity to make atonement and leave a legacy of love and connection. For Ethan, it was an opportunity to reconfirm the depth of his affection for the girl he had raised. The revelation also transformed Willow Cove. The town's once hidden secret became a symbol of persistence and community strength. It reminded everyone that life is chaotic, unexpected, and frequently far more difficult than it appears. But it also demonstrated that, with love and understanding, even the most shocking truths may result in something wonderful. Luna's paternity, which was once cloaked in dread and shame, has become a narrative of forgiveness and hope. It was a game-changer not only for Jack, but for everyone whose lives it affected. And in the quiet moments, as the waves lapped against the coast and the sun sank over Willow Cove, it was a reminder that the truth, no matter how tough, has the power to set us free. Brooke walks in on Ridge and Taylor's hot night, and the relationship ends with the last straw. Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes have formed one of the most captivating love triangles in daytime television history. Over the years, their on-again, off-again relationships have captivated audiences with layers of passion, treachery, and grief. Brooke's discovery of Ridge and Taylor in an intimate moment sent shockwaves across both relationships, potentially signaling the end of Ridge and Brooke's difficult affair. This confrontation captures years of unresolved tension, emotional manipulation, and shifting loyalties that have defined the trio's plot. Context leading up to the climax. Ridge and Brooke's relationship has always been riddled with complications. Despite their evident chemistry and long history, their relationship has been constantly tested by infidelity, miscommunication, and external forces. Most notably, Taylor has always been a looming presence in their lives, indicating Ridge's alternate route. Ridge has long been torn between the two ladies, each of whom represents a distinct aspect of his ambitions and principles. Brooke's burning passion and Taylor's grounded steadiness have produced a never-ending push-and-pull dynamic that has left Ridge unsure. Brooke and Ridge's marriage had deteriorated in the months before the tragic night. A series of misunderstandings and emotional betrayals had planted seeds of skepticism. Brooke's ongoing relationship with her ex, Deacon Sharp, and Ridge's growing reliance on Taylor for emotional support created a perfect storm of tension. Ridge and Brooke felt unfulfilled, wondering if their love could overcome their differences. Meanwhile, Taylor, Ridge's caring confidant, had provided solace. The two had vulnerable moments as they reflected on their common history and the family they had formed together. Their relationship grew stronger as they worked together to help their children through various difficulties, reigniting old embers that had never fully died. The explosive discovery. The critical moment occurred one night when Brooke, motivated by suspicion and desperation, resolved to face Ridge. Brooke arrived unannounced at Taylor's house and witnessed a scene that rocked her world, Ridge and Taylor locked in a passionate embrace. More than a betrayal, seeing them together confirmed her darkest fears. The surroundings enhanced the drama of the situation. Candles glowed in the dimly lighted room, their soft glow emphasizing the intimacy between Ridge and Taylor. The air was dense with tension as Brooke stood still, her presence instantly changing the mood. Ridge and Taylor's displays of shock and shame exacerbated the hurt, emphasizing that this was not a temporary slip, but rather the conclusion of a reignited connection. Brooke's reaction was visceral. Her voice trembled with wrath and despair as she demanded an explanation. The confrontation was visceral, with years of hatred coming forth. Brooke accused Ridge of always having one foot in the past with Taylor and not truly committing to their relationship. She chastised Taylor for intruding on her area, reigniting a decades-old feud. Ridge's attempts to explain only made matters worse. Brooke, who felt severely betrayed, found his rationale of seeking peace and clarity to be hollow. For her, this was definitive proof that Ridge's heart had never truly belonged to her alone. Taylor's silent contrition did nothing to soothe Brooke, whose pain was exacerbated by the idea that she had once again been passed over in favor of her long-standing enemy. The fallout. The fallout from the confrontation reverberated throughout the Forrester household for days. Brooke's decision to quit her relationship with Ridge was not taken lightly, but was firm. She declared that she deserved more than to be someone's second option, finally prioritizing herself after years of compromising for Ridge's sake. Her decision elicited diverse emotions from her surroundings. While some praised her courage, others mourned the end of a love story that defined an era. Ridge, for his part, was left to deal with the consequences of his conduct. While he cared profoundly about Brooke, he couldn't deny his attraction to Taylor. The idea that his indecision had caused irreversible harm to both women weighed heavily on him. Taylor, too, got caught in the crossfire. Though she had long harbored affections for Ridge, she felt guilty about the grief their actions had caused Brooke. Brooke and Taylor were at odds, dividing the Forrester family. Ridge's children with Taylor regarded the rekindling of their parents' relationship as an opportunity for a new beginning, whilst Brooke's supporters rallied behind her, encouraging her to move on and find happiness outside of the toxic triangle. The tension spread to Forrester Creations, where professional ties were strained by personal allegiances. Is it the end of an era? For admirers, Brooke's choice to leave Ridge was a watershed moment. While their love story has always been characterized by its cyclical nature, this moment seemed unique. Brooke's newfound resolution hinted that she might finally break away from the pattern that had held her bound to Ridge for so long. Moving forward, her quest would be about self-discovery and recovering her identity outside of her connection with Ridge. Ridge and Taylor's future remained unknown. While their bond was evident, the foundation of their reunion was tainted by the anguish it inflicted. Whether they could create something enduring from the ashes of their shared history was a major concern. A legacy of love and heartache. The dramatic encounter between Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor demonstrates the bold and the beautiful's ongoing allure. It captures the subtleties of love, devotion, and human fallibility that have made the series a daytime television institution. For viewers, the moment was both devastating and therapeutic, reminding them of why they've been invested in these characters for so long. As the dust settles, it's evident that Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor's lives will never be the same. This moment will surely shape their future courses, with far-reaching consequences for everyone in their orbit. It is unclear if this marks the end of an era or the beginning of a new chapter, but one thing is certain, the drama is far from finished. Forrester's strike back, Carter's CEO swindle, and Brooke's horrible discoveries. Remy will take his scheming to a new level during the week of December 16th to 20th as he prepares to divide Will Spencer and Elektra. I hope Logan and Carter Walton continue to congratulate themselves on their successful coup. However, because Ridge Forrester, Steffi Forrester, Eric Forrester, and Zend Forrester Dominguez will all band together to fight back, Carter and Hope should not get overconfident. Brooke Logan will seek Katie Logan's assistance at Forrester Creations in order to make some important news. All of this is building up to a live social media stream in which Carter throws a curveball before allowing Brooke to take over. Carter appears to be highlighting the Logan's accomplishments to the business before allowing Brooke to make the news that she will be returning as CEO. Ridge and the other Forresters will be outraged when Brooke announces she is resuming that duty. After reflecting on his past, Ridge will come to the conclusion that Taylor Hayes was correct about Brooke from the start. Ridge will apparently simply put Brooke in the rearview mirror because it appears that she has deceived him on a much deeper level. As things heat up behind closed doors at the Forrester estate, Ridge will instantly turn his attention to Taylor. Unfortunately, those doors will not stay closed for long because Brooke will soon arrive and likely give them a hard time. Will plans to visit Remy at Il Giardino without Elektra's knowledge. When Will admits that he believes Remy will destroy everything for Elektra, he threatens to hold Remy accountable if this happens. Unfortunately, it appears that Elektra will be dismissed since Remy will wreck her life yet again with the next round of deepfake photographs. Brooke may believe that Elektra should be let go because Forrester Creations is now dealing with more turbulence than it can handle.